Okay, hello everybody. We are doing something other than Doctor Who for the first time in a long time. We'll still be doing mostly Doctor Who stuff, I think, but we'll occasionally do other videos like this. Okay, so, Kernan, do you want to explain what happened? Because I'm still kind of confused on what just happened. I think it was yesterday for us, as of now.
So as of now, yesterday was the big Disney investor presentation for all the people who had stocks in Disney to show them like what was coming next, what new projects they were working on with all their brands. And it was also open to the public to view. And they released all these new movies and shows that were coming out, some of which we're going to be talking about today.
So, they announced a bunch of different projects and stuff, right, for the future for a lot of their, like, Marvel, Star Wars. There were new Pixar movies announced too, I think, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I got a list here. We're going to go through this list. We're going to try to cover the biggest announcements, but there was a lot. So make sure to tell us if we've forgotten something, because I would not be surprised if we left something massive off this list just because there was so much. We could have completely forgot about something. Let's start off in the Disney animation section. We've got Raya and the Last Dragon, which we already knew, premiering on March 5th, 2021. BAYMAX series based on Big Hero 6 is arriving in early 2022. A long-form musical comedy series for Moana is hitting Disney Plus in 2023. A musical comedy series? What does that mean?
I have no idea. What would they do with that?
Speaking of Moana, Encanto is a new movie set in Colombia with music written by Lin-Manuel Miranda. We don't know anything else about what that is. And then Iwaju, an original long-form series made in partnership with Kugali Media, is premiering on Disney Plus in 2022. But if we go into the more Pixar-specific section, there will be a bunch of new shorts released. Win or Lose apparently is Pixar's first original long-form animated series, and it's about a middle school softball team. Then we got Luca. It's a movie set in Italy about a boy named Luca, and that's all it says.
I think this is the first time this movie has ever been like officially announced, but on the Pixar Wikipedia page, that one was already listed a while before.
Oh, it must have been announced already though. But this is a big one that I am really skeptical of. Lightyear is an original story for Buzz Lightyear, and he will be voiced by Chris Evans, coming in summer 2022. First of all, I don't know what the deal is, why they didn't get Tim Allen. If it was like he didn't want to do it, or if they didn't want to cast him at doing like a prequel type thing. If that's what this is, right?
I guess. You know how in like the opening scene of like Toy Story 2, like Buzz Lightyear is going on a mission to like fight Zurg.
Oh, right. You said this was going to be about the origin story of the character. The
like the
character
character.
Buzz Lightyear. Yeah,
Not really
so
the
that makes
plot.
more sense of why you wouldn't want
Perfect.
Tim Allen necessarily voicing that, because it's not really the same character we know from the Toy Story movies. It's like a different version of him. So I don't know. That's interesting. And then this is a real thing. It's called Turning Red. It's about a 13-year-old girl that transforms into a giant red panda. That's all it says. Let's just move on. I forgot to mention, there's going to be a live-action remake of Pinocchio with Tom Hanks, right?
Yeah.
Has it been confirmed what part Tom Hanks is playing?
Geppetto.
Yeah. And then Peter Pan and Wendy, and you said Jude Law is going to play Captain Hook in that?
Yeah. So excited.
They're really going all out in these Disney live-action remakes. Next, we can go into Star Wars and Lucasfilm. It does say the final Indiana Jones. So
Yeah.
it's now in pre-production. Indiana Jones 5. I don't think we know anything else about that. Let's just hope it was better than the last one. Star Wars released a bunch of announcements. The first thing I see here is it's getting 2 new Star Wars shows, both spin-offs of The Mandalorian, Rangers of the New Republic, and Ahsoka.
In that episode of The Mandalorian that Ahsoka was in, there was a nod to her and her journey of trying to find Admiral Thrawn and Ezra Bridger. That's probably what this new show will be about.
Star Wars The Bad Batch is an animated series about the Bad Batch of clones from the Clone Wars. That'll be on Disney+. I still haven't watched the final season of the Clone Wars. Star Wars Andor, starring Rogue One's Diego Luna, is coming to Disney+ in 2022. So that's a big one. That's not something I was expecting to ever see. But that'll be interesting. He was really good in that movie. The Alkalite is a new Star Wars series helmed by Russian doll creator Leslie Headland, set in the High Republic era of the franchise. The definition of the word acolyte is a person assisting the celebrant in a religious service or procession.
So it'll probably be following one character. Isn't the High Republic like the peak of the Republic days?
Yeah, the acolyte is a mystery thriller that will take the audience into a galaxy of shadowy secrets and emerging dark side powers in the final days of the High Republic era. Interesting.
God.
Okay, the next piece of information is that the Obi-Wan Kenobi show we already knew about. Hayden Christensen is returning as Darth Vader in that show. It's not something I would have expected either.
I'm so happy to have him back.
Okay, A Droid Story is a new project for Disney Plus, and will feature a new hero alongside R2-D2 and C-3PO. That's an animated series. Star Wars Lando is a new event series. What does that mean, event series?
I have no idea.
I don't think we have any idea if Billy D. Williams or Donald Glover are going to be reprising their roles in that. It'd be really cool to see either one of them. I'm guessing there's going to be one of them in there. Donald Glover is more likely, you'd think.
Probably.
It's in the early stages of development. That's what we know. And Visions is an upcoming anime anthology series. I do not like the idea of Star Wars anime.
Yeah, it's...
I've never watched anime at all. So
Yeah, me neither.
Rogue Squadron. Patty Jenkins will be directing it, and it's due out in December of 2023. It's about a squadron of fighter pilots. So that's the next Star Wars movie that'll be out. Next, Marvel stuff. First of all, there were a ton of trailers released for the shows that are coming. So we can talk briefly about those. The What If thing, there were some cool ideas that were given for the What If. There was an evil Doctor Strange, and one of the shots in that trailer looked interesting. I think WandaVision might be the one I'm most excited for, just because how interesting it looks. Watching the trailer, it gave off vibes of, like, stuff that's been done in Doctor Who, like Silence in the Library and Force of the Dead. The thing of, like, being in a dream that, like, appeals to what you want, and you don't know you're having that dream. I feel like they're in their head somehow. They don't know that what they're experiencing isn't really reality. Falcon and the Winter Soldier got a full trailer. That looks good. Excited for that one. Loki also got a full trailer.
Good.
What was the name of that place? It was an acronym. It was like TVA or something. Is that right?
Oh, yeah, the...
Time Variance Authority.
Yeah.
It's a group of timeline monitors appearing in American comic books published by Marvel.
Yeah. Owen Wilson.
Yeah, Owen Wilson was there looking older. All three of those shows are looking really good. WandaVision is just right around the corner. Loki's coming in May, and Falcon and the Winter Soldier in March. In
March.
Yeah. Hawkeye is coming in late fall of 2021. And the studio confirmed that Haley Steinfeld will be appearing in the series.
She's going to be playing Kate Bishop, who's kind of like a student.
Right. Yeah. She's going to be playing, like, kind of being taught by Hawkeye, like an apprentice type thing.
Yeah.
Ironheart, Riri Williams, and Dominic Thorne. Those are the names I see.
So Riri Williams is like an MIT student who basically just becomes the next Iron Man, who builds her own Iron Man suit. And a lot of people wanted her to become like the new Iron Man.
Can't have a new Iron Man. It's sacrilege.
I mean, they may change some things.
Dominique, pronouncing it wrong the whole time. That's who's playing Riri Williams in the show. Armor Wars is a different show.
Yeah, that's
It examines one of Tony Stark's biggest fears and stars Don Cheadle, who's reprising his role as Colonel James Rhodey.
Apparently in this show, like, Tony's technology falls into the wrong hands.
Oh, so one of Tony Stark's biggest fears being his technology falling into the wrong hands.
Yeah, so that happens quite a bit.
And here's a big one, Secret Invasion. The previously rumored Nick Fury-led series will see Samuel L. Jackson reprise his role as the S.H.I.E.L.D. director alongside Ben Mendelsohn's Skull shapeshifter Talos. So,
a lot of people have been
the
wanting
post-credit scene for Star Wars Far From Home then was setting up this show. He was up in Skrullland, and there were Skrulls.
Oh yeah, that post-credit thing.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, definitely.
No release dates for those shows were announced, though. Kevin Feige also gave casting updates on the already announced Moon Knight, She-Hulk, and Miss Marvel. Tatiana Maslany will play the lead role in She-Hulk, with Mark Ruffalo's Bruce Banner also set to appear. Miss Marvel will star Iman Vellani. Kamala Khan is the character who will appear in Captain Marvel 2. It also says that Marvel Studios is working on new Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special for Disney+. Due out in 2022. That's different. It'll be directed by James Gunn, and it'll film alongside Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. It'll also be an I Am Groot short series. How much could a holiday special tie into the greater scheme. That sounds like a really weird, gimmicky thing to do.
Maybe it could like set up Guardians 3.
Kevin Feige confirmed that Black Panther 2 will not recast the late Chadwick Boseman's King T'Challa.
Yeah.
What does that mean, though? He's not going to completely recast the character, don't recast the character, but is someone else going to kind of like take like...
What I would best prefer is M'Baku to take over the Black Panther.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I think that would very well fit like his character arc so far.
Because M'Baku's a really cool character who doesn't really have a place. Like, he's just kind of...
Yeah.
Third Ant-Man film will be called Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumanium. It's in development. Peyton Reed will return to direct. Paul Rudd, Evangeline Lilly, and Michael Douglas, and Michelle Pfeiffer will all be there again as well.
I hope to see Michelle Pfeiffer get like her character get like a big role.
Yeah,
Or
I
like-
bet she'll have more to do. Quantumanium will also introduce Jonathan Majors as Kang the Conqueror.
Yeah.
Wow, that's kind of weird that they're introducing him in an Ant-Man movie. It seems...
Unless it ties into to Michelle Pfeiffer and like the quantum realm. That's what a lot of people are thinking.
Oh, he wasn't like specifically tied to Ant-Man at all, was he?
I don't think so, actually.
Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness will tie into both the upcoming WandaVision and Sony and Marvel's third Spider-Man movie. And the studio confirmed that Benedict Cumberbatch will appear in Spider-Man 3 as well. And finally, Marvel Studios is developing a new Fantastic Four movie. That's huge. They'll finally do it right this time. Hopefully. I think it'll be good. And I bet they'll do something different. They won't make the same movie for the third time, you know. Anyway, I think... Have we missed anything, Kernan? I think we said all the major things. If we did forget something, tell us, because we totally could have. We probably did miss some release dates that we didn't mention. All right, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Goodbye.